So, how are we all doing? And welcome to yet another video from me. Yeah, it's still all up in the air about when I'm uploading, but we are up in the workshop and we were supposed to have a big surprise. Because laid out here, I'd ordered all the bits to give the Smurf. Wasn't that long ago she had a back end service, due a front end service, the engine, so all the engine oil filters, inner and outer air filter, and all the belts and pipes and bits to redo the coolant system. There's only one box there for the air filter instead of both of them, and there's no radiator. Whether that's I could have sworn that when I went on the website and ordered it was all in stock. Radiator now is not going to arrive till last week in December, sort of between Christmas and New Year, so it's kind of like that whether it actually is going to arrive, just because it's a funny time of year. So it's kind of stuffed my idea for getting her back up and running for a Christmas special, which I'm kind of a bit gutted about, but it gets a little bit worse. These are the old bottom radiator hoses. There's two of these with a metal pipe in between.
Hello.
Hey, Mum. Right, sorted a few bits out with mate, that's all good. So yeah, as I say, unfortunately it's not looking like Big Girl's going to be sorted out like I'd hoped in the time frame that I'd hoped, which is way overdue the time frame that I originally should have. But it's been some useful bit. I was hoping to grab hold of my mate and chat a few bits through with him, and we're all seem good on them. So hopefully in the not too distant future you'll be able to see a bit better in here, because them candle lights are going to go and we're going to swap them out for some LED lights. So I've got a bit more light in here to see what I'm doing, and you've got a bit more light to see what I'm doing. So I've got to go run a few errands this morning. Then I'm going to be back up here this afternoon. I'm going my big drill, for some reason the chuck's gone on it. I can't get the drill bit out, I can't do anything with it, so you're going to see me abuse my big drill to get a proper chuck back in it. And the other thing, if you watch last video I put up, start of the week, let's go down here. My other little project, as you remember this from the storm damage, which is the corner upright of my shed. Basically it's rotten and the wind killed it, so we've got a big piece of steel there which I'm going to weld onto here, drill through there and make that nice and strong. That girder, although it only goes up to there, that's well in the ground, so that should give us enough support for the moment so that doesn't get any worse. I have made a bit of a mistake here. Drilled these holes out to accept an M12 threaded bar. I think we need to be looking sort of M14, M16, sort of 22, 24 mil nut sort of thing. And we're going to hopefully get that done this afternoon, so that because we seem to be in storm season, so that's going to be betterer. So on all I want to do up here, just for the moment, we're going to jump in the good old van and go do a bit of road tripping. I've got a few people to go see, a couple of bits to sort out, one of which is to see if I can get a threaded bar and the and a drill bit big enough to go through that, because that's that's quite big. So I'm just going to measure that before I go, so I know how big a drill bit I need to be able to punch through. So right, road trip. Nice selection of bolts. That's actually a really nice colour, that one. Nice new Marshall bale trailers. Always got a good line-up, to be fair. Mainly Vultures. New Holland. Nice New Holland TM150. Nice looking old girl. An older 6550, is it? Yeah, 6550. What else have we got round here? Oh, that was a good one. Brand new JCB. What's that one? Angry Extra. 6250R. He's had a lot of road work by the looks of it. The one thing I like about Bounds is they do have a nice selection. 18 plate, that. Nice S series. This would be basically very similar to the big massey that I've run this summer, really. S7394, 400 horse. 650 34 fronts. 710s on the rear, 710s on the rear. So obviously with the whole COVID thing, and especially now we've got the new variants, I'm certainly not going rummaging around in cabs. A few new edge cuts for sale. What's that one? 57, 55, 60 horsepower. A couple of big ones down there. Those would be 6.5 meters. Decent dump trailer there as well. Fortunately, can't go down and have a look at them. There is. Pretty good big tedder down there. Anyway, let's go get me bit. Right, so I've got my threaded bar. I knew they stocked the threaded bar, but I haven't got the drill bit yet. So I'm hoping this place will stock the drill bit. Here we go. So I'm back from the errands, and one of my errands was to get the van cleaned. I have cheated and gone and got somebody to do it. They're a bit maybe slapdash on it. It looks a lot better than it does, and did, and it wasn't ridiculously expensive. So yeah. But the more important one is we have everything to do what we need to do, plus a few extra bits. So, threaded rod, M16, 2 1 metre lengths, plus the nuts, plus the washers, plus wood drill bits capable of actually going all the way through. So, I think the first job I'm going to do, which I want a tray of mischief for, I need them. So, and that. Probably one other stuff out of here. But we're going to go and get that piece of angle iron drilled out first, so we can get it up to the right size, so it's ready to go. So we're losing light really quickly with a hell of a lot still to do. But I'll show you in a minute what we're doing out there in the dark. I'm going to have to get some light on the situation. But just sort of show you these cutters I got, because obviously that's M16 threaded bar, That's about the biggest drill bit I've got, which I think is a 14mm actually. I've got some bigger somewhere, but when you start getting this size on twist drills, even in pillar drill, they take some chunking. So picked up these are only off Amazon, carbide teeth ones to go into drill. Now they're not perfect. The pilot drill is very small, but quite weak. I'm gonna have to see where I can find some more of them from, because I've snapped a few already. In a pillar drill, not too bad, but on a hand drill, yeah, the moment that one of them teeth grab hold of the material, it just twists the drill, and no more pilot drill. So anyway, we'll pick it up. I'll go get some light on the situation, and I'll show you where we're up to out here in the dark. Right, so I'm afraid this is all a bit by spotlight, because it's dark. So just explain what I've got going on here. Right, that girder we know is well concreted in the ground. It will be good enough to be a full upright, would it not be for the fact that it kind of finishes up here somewhere and it's a little short. So I found this big piece of angle, which we're going to weld that to this girder. So we've got the holes, that metal bit I showed you a minute ago. Use that to drill 3 holes here. We've then got a bit of a monster of a wood bit. That's a 19mm diameter, 400mm long drill bit. So that has drilled 3 holes straight through this foot wide telegraph pole. Then we've used a ratchet strap to bring it back, so that is now level. Put a clamp top and bottom on the angle line, so that's holding the angle line secure to this upright, and these are all now nice and tight to hold that tight to there. So next step, crack the welder out and get it stitched up. Right, so first you'll notice I've got 2 pots of rods out. There is a reason for this. These are, that's me cap come out. Oh. These are my 6013 rods. These are like a general purpose sort of go-to rod. I'm actually running out of 2.5s on these. So I'm going to start tacking up with these, just make sure I get everything solid, but then I'm going to switch to, these are a 2.5mm 7018 rod, or at least I'm going to have to be careful because some of them are and some of them aren't. These are more of a structural rod, take a bit more work to run them, but like you'll need the same amperage on them as on a 2.5 as you'll need on these on a 3.2. So get the first one loaded in, get the mask on, and we'll get it stitched. Well, it's getting late in the day, it's getting wet in the night, and I'm done. There you go. I've got a phone call coming. Right, joys of recording on your phone. No idea where I was up to, but yeah, we're done on this now. Oh, all right, I've got a lot of crap to pack up. I've probably got a good half an hour packing my stuff up and putting everything away and all that. But yeah, that's what we've achieved. So we're now solidly bolted through the upright. That's all nice and welded, sort of across the top, down the back, and across there. I don't know whether to put a weld on the back side or not. It's all ground off, so it'll take it, but I'll have to move like all my diesel tank out and everything. But the diesel tank is empty, so I'll get away with doing it. But yeah, that's it. I mean, that's back solid again now. So there's a bit more that might want to do to this yet. Me and mate were talking. I think we're gonna hang on, get it so you can see. Basically, what I say, you can see how bad that is. That there is actually nothing there. So our plan is we'll probably cut that off up here somewhere where hopefully it'll be good solid wood still, and then we'll make like a box round all here, fill it with concrete. Then this is still sat on a solid plinth, but we're also got it properly braced by what we've put in. So job's a good one. It worked well. If you've made it this far, thank you very much. Don't forget to give it a grubby thumbs up if you have enjoyed this one, as always. And don't forget, hit the subscribe if you want to actually see when I'm putting videos up. And if you want to say something, down at the bottom underneath the description you will find the comment section. Cheers for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you on the next one.